Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. But this contest is not a regular matchup, a battle of two top tens, two forces colliding. One team leaves here making a resounding statement, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Canes will kick this deep to get us going. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner will be brought down. Buckeyes with less than ideal field position as they come out for their first possession. And here comes that star wide receiver, certainly one of the focal points of the offense, one of the best in college football. He has that kind of, yeah, I'm him aura. I'm the best player on the field.
The field? This guy crawled out of the bed, thought he was the best. He's confident, but he carries it as a guide for his team. It gives them confidence because they know that when he's great, they have a chance to win every game.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Howard. This time, a completion. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Scott. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Howard. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
The 8th play of this opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Grab down the middle. It's Ballard. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. This one is right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the Hurricanes offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, a wide receiver, Kirk, this dangerous, who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, the slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete, but the wide receiver he's covering today will pose a textbook challenge to see if he can truly cover. It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Ward. Looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Very late hit on the quarterback. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Going with the old counter run here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Martinez. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, drops back. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years is... I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking downfield. It's Howard. It's a quick grab. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Using his legs on the scramble. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The ball is free in the backfield. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
Here's the 2nd down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's George. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Can he make it to the marker? And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Ward. Running back has it on the screen now. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes a quick grab. And he picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 32.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. With the catch, it's Horton. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
On this drive, they converted twice on third down. They need 6 yards here. Caught over the middle. It's Restrepo. Tackled, but first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
A quick throw out left, complete. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Back to throw. It's Ward. Makes the grab. Can he get there? The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Canes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option and to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
2nd and goal for the offense. Looking to chuck it again. Receiver makes the catch. And he's in. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ballard. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made. Not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Howard. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback, and he uses his legs to pick it up.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching it. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. When they went with dime coverage with 6 defensive.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. It's Ward. Here's the target, and it's complete. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 2nd down after that short completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, that one's picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's caught downfield. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Ward. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Second and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That's reeled in. It's Horton. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
The gain makes it second and medium. They're going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Important third down play coming up. To throw, it's Ward. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Tight end goes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Defense is coming after him. Short throw complete to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and when you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That completion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Hey, it's a great job in this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Back to throw. It's Howard. And he lobs it deep down the middle. He's picked for a third time tonight. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Horton. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Try and muscle for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on 4th down. To the air. It's Ward. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The Canes offense is on the move now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the tailback's got it again. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown for the U. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out. It's Ballard. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Throws it to the right. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. To throw, it's Howard. Catch made on the out route.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's Henderson. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Byrd, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
On the option, it's Howard. Keeps it on the read option and gets taken down behind the line.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's a short completion of the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Scanning the field. It's Ward. He's running out of time here. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The pass falls incomplete. Took a deep shot on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of 3. Timeout. is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Finds room at the 30. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Howard. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
Great chance of the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed on that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter.
Love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. They'll try the right here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris. And at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Long enough and good. And with that, they retake the lead.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ballard. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Smith.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Great job here by the defense of sniffing out this screen. You can see the defensive linemen, the linebackers, everybody running to that running back. Because of that team pursuit, it's a big loss for the defense.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
You can almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on 3rd down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
Dropping back, it's Ward. Pass is caught. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a 1st down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. He shreds the tackle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee here.
So many died for this, yeah. That's why we live for it. Let's finish this. Y'all inspire me. Let's go. Yeah, might and will. Night and day, light from steel. Real energy to feel $1 billion skill. Currency flow, H2O, Napa.